Okay, today we are going to make some silly snails using some crayon to add some patterns and coloring our little snail guy underneath. The first thing you're going to do is put your name on the back with a pencil. Always the first thing you should do on any project. And then you're going to take a Sharpie and slowly and carefully trace all of the lines that I have for you. So you're going to want to do the outside rectangle, all of his little stripes in his snail shell, and his little body, his snail body. So I'm carefully going around. Now you're going to get off the lines every now and then, even I do, but I'm just trying my best to stay on the lines as well as I can. I add a little smiley face to my slug, or to my snail. The next thing you're going to do is all of those spaces right there, you're going to take crayons and you're going to add a pattern in each section, a different pattern for each snail section. So maybe on this one I can do some diagonal lines, maybe go back the other way with diagonal lines, kind of make like a crisscross pattern. On this one I could do some hearts. It's up to you what kind of pattern you want to do, but I think I'm going to do some different colored hearts on this one. Maybe on my next one, let me find a blue. I think I'm going to do some polka dots, some blue and yellow polka dots maybe in this little section of his shell. And then on the last one, I'm just going to do check marks because if it repeats over and over again, it's a pattern. Then I'm going to take my gray or my brown and color in my little snail body. Once you're done adding your patterns and coloring your snail body, you are finished with your crayons and you can use your watercolor paints to do the rest. Now remember when you're using watercolor paints that you just want to lightly pet the paint with water. Please just lightly pet it and then start painting. Don't stab it and smash it around. You don't need all that paint on there and you're just ruining the paint. Your watercolor paint should be nice and light. After you start painting a little bit, it's going to get kind of dry and scratchy. Well, that means he's thirsty and he needs more water. So you just go back and get a little bit more water. Pet your paint just a little bit. You don't need gobs and gobs of paint on it. And then you go back and you start filling in your colors. So I'm going to go ahead and fill in these last two. Notice how I'm not painting in one area too long. I don't want it to get too wet and put a hole in my paper. And I think to finish it up, I'm going to go ahead and fill in my sky. Maybe you want to do a sunset in your sky. I think I'm just going to keep mine blue for today. So again, I'm just getting water, lightly petting my paint. I'm not stabbing it, and I'm painting in my snail. Now, yours might look different than mine. My last two look different than each other, but it should look something similar to this.